Hello folks, my name is Mark. This is UCD Toy Reviews. How you guys doing? And today we are taking a look at Masters of the Universe Origins Series 2 figures. So we have Orko, Scareglow, and Trapjaw. I was not able to get a hold of Man-E-Faces for this one, but coming soon. I'm super happy to finally get a hold of these. They're actually kind of hard to get in the United States. Whenever these figures show up on the shelves, they just sort of disappear, like, immediately. And so, yeah, I had to resort to eBay in order to get them, but that's okay. So let's take a look, okay? So first we got here is Orko, which is a very, very cartoon-accurate Orko. If you take a look at him, he actually looks really good. I really like the sculpt on that, you know? The colors are very accurate to the cartoon show, so that's kind of cool. And let's take a look at the back of the packaging here. So that's kind of awesome, just like the old figures from the 80s. They have this sort of fully painted blister card thing in the back here. You know, Orko may have unpredictable magic powers, but his loyalty and pure heart are never in doubt, you know. Dousing Beastman with a bucket of water. And let's see, pose on a flying stand. Okay, so he's got like a little plastic thing that comes with him. And then, of course, you can see all the different figures that came with it in this particular line. Pretty cool stuff. Then we have my personal favorite, which is Trapjaw. This Trapjaw looks awesome. Look at that face. That looks really cool. I mean, dang. So, very, very happy with the way these look. You know, of course. And you have the same kind of artwork on the back here. I like how they have him going down the line, you know, through the ring in his head. Because that was a feature on the original toy there. That they never, like, you know... They never did it in the show or anything like that. They never showed him sliding down on a rope through his head. Then, of course, you have Scareglow. This is the one that everybody wants because Scareglow is sort of like a fan favorite. You know, sort of like a glow-in-the-dark skeleton. And this figure actually does glow in the dark. It looks really cool. So, here we go in the back. Of course, Scareglow looking glowy and scary. You know. Walking horror from a different dimension. Scareglow radiates fear and terrifies his victims. And the back here, this here is Clamp Champ, which is coming in Series 3, so... Pretty cool, you know? Let's get these guys open. Let's open up Orko first, of course. Alright. Very, very happy to finally get a hold of these. You know, because they're actually very tough to get a hold of. You know? So they just started releasing Origins figures outside of Walmart, which is nice, because, you know, I don't want to support Walmart, so screw Walmart. And the problem is that, you know, you'll see them in Target or something, but the only ones you see is, like, He-Man and Skeletor. You don't see any of the other figures, so... Pretty cool. Okay, oh, he's got, like, a peg down there. Let's see here. Head, oh, that's like a ball joint. So you can actually look around. Alright. That's kind of awesome, you know? A super articulated Orko, you know? He's got like a twist in his bendable elbows and all that stuff, so... Yeah, right on. I can dig that. Okay, let's put him back there. And he comes with this sort of magic stand. Alright. And then this thing, so let's see how this works. I'm guessing you put this on the bottom into this peg down here. And does that go in? Actually doesn't really want to go in there. Ah, there we go. And then I'm guessing this kind of goes in the center. Alright, so you have like a little articulated, wow. Kind of articulated stand. See, I wasn't going to open this one, but I actually like how this Orko looks, so I think we will keep that open. That's pretty cool. Let me just push this down just a little bit so you can see him. Pretty cool, you know? I like how it's very expressive. So I do like how the head moves around like that. That's kind of awesome. Alright, now let's open up Trapjaw. Oh wait, first let's take a look at this comic book here. Let's see, Double Trouble. Okay. Looks like they all come with the same comic book, so... Yeah, okay, pretty cool. Comics got Scareglow and Trapjaw in it, and Orko, and Fear My Glow, blah blah blah. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Have to read this later, you know. Not bad, not bad. That was always one of the cool things about He-Man toys back in the day. You know, you got your figure, came with a little comic book so that you could read about, you know, the lore associated with the particular figure, that kind of thing. And okay, Trapjaw. Let's move that out of the way. Look at that. Look how, dude, look at that face. That face is awesome. It actually looks kind of scary, doesn't it? It's like way scarier than the old face. So we'll do a comparison here in a little bit. Let's see, got rubber bands on him. Rubber bands on his legs. Alright, come on, open up. There we go. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I am very, very happy with this. And damn, that's hardcore. And even his jaw. Of course, you gotta make Trapjaw's jaw open and close. Very, very cool. You know, so those of you who don't know, these are like the old He-Man toys, except they have way better articulation. They have like bendable shoulders that go up and out, and you know, and also elbows and then wrists, and then same with their legs. Their legs go out in these directions, up, down, and they also have feet that move. So that's cool. Looks like the arm swivels. I was kind of hoping that the arm would actually go up and down, like, you know, up and down that way. But looks like it swivels around. It looks like it was intended maybe to twist there, but it actually, this one doesn't move. Maybe it's supposed to, I don't know. Alright, and let's open up his weapons here. Okay, here we go. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So his different weapons has, of course, a laser gun, which is the coolest weapon. Then you have this sort of claw-looking thing, which I always thought was kind of lame, but, you know, that's alright. Then the hook, you know, so he could be sort of like a pirate kind of guy. And you're supposed to take these, and the gimmick with Trapjaw is his weapons are interchangeable, so you can just sort of stick that in there like that. You sure this isn't supposed to bend? It really looks like it's supposed to bend, you know. At the, like it looks like there's supposed to be an elbow joint there. Oh yeah, okay, there. It was just kind of, stiff. That makes this 10 times cooler. Because that is something I always wanted on my old Trapjaw when I was a kid. I always wanted him to have a bendable, like, you know, elbow on his robo arm. So that actually makes it really cool, you know. Damn, that makes this figure like my best favorite figure ever. Seriously. And anyway, so the rest of these just kind of go onto his belt like that. There we go. Very nice, you know, it's very tight. I noticed even hanging these onto his belt is very tight. They're not going to fall off. That's always cool. That was always another thing with the old Trapjaw figures, that these things would always fall off. Dude, I am so digging this. This is making me feel like I'm like 7 years old all over again, seriously. That is the coolest thing ever. If I could like get a time machine, I would go back in time and give this to myself when I was in like 1985. And then I'd go buy a bunch of Amazon stock. But anyway, alright, that's some hardcore shit right there, man. Let's put him right there. Then, of course, you got Scareglow, which is the fan favorite. So the thing about Scareglow is that he came out really late in the life cycle for Masters of the Universe. So, he's kind of the one that everybody wants, and his toy is worth all kinds of money now. Like, if you go on eBay and try to get a complete Scareglow, it'll be like $200. So, let's see here. Looking good. Look at that, man. Damn. Very, very nice. Okay, now let's take this thing off of here. The cape, I notice, is not cloth. So, let's see. First, let's get him off. how are we going to do this? Does he have rubber bands? Yeah, okay, he's got rubber bands here. We're going to have to cut those. Wow, my scissors are dull, as you can tell. Very dull scissors. Barely able to cut rubber bands. Anyway. And some on his feet. Or those, I can just, like, take those off. Okay. Alright. That's hardcore, too. Look at that, man. That is just like, damn. This one glows in the dark, too. So, let me turn this guy off, and then let's see how well that turns out. You can kind of see it. I have other lights on in the room, so I could probably take those off. But no, you can see him. He glows in the dark there. Alright. Very nice, very nice. Let's turn that back on. So the first thing I notice is that this cape is actually plastic. It's not cloth. So the original Scareglow came with a cloth cape. That's really cool, you know. I was kind of hoping that it would be cloth, because then I was just going to buy 2 of these, because I have an old Scareglow that doesn't have a cape, and it would have been cool to actually, like, put the... But that's okay. It actually looks really nice. I really dig that. And of course, he comes with this green polearm scythe kind of thing. And this actually glows in the dark too. At least it's supposed to. I don't know. It doesn't really look like it does. Let's see. Let's see if the green thing glows in the dark too. Not really. Not really. Only Scareglow really glows. That's okay. So yeah, this is kind of a fan favorite, you know, like Scareglow is really like popular, and to get a complete Scareglow, a classic, like original vintage Scareglow, is hundreds of dollars, you know. And if you have one in the package, shit, you know, you can really sell that for like a ton of cash. So anyway, I am actually very, very stoked to see these guys. Very, very cool. So let's do a comparison while we have these open. Let's see here. First off, I don't have an old, let's do Orko first. I do not have a vintage Orko figure, just have not gotten around to picking one up. It's not like it's rare or anything. But what I do have is the one that came out from Super 7 a few years ago. So you can see this is the Super 7 Filmation Orko. And, you know, I think it's pretty close. I think the colors on this guy are more cartoon accurate for this Orko. You know, if you look at him, the colors, this is what he looked like more in the show. But the design for this Orko is actually closer. So if you look, because he has this head articulation, it kind of makes his head pop up a little bit. It makes his head look a little long. Whereas this Orko is a spinning image for the one that's in the show. So, but you know, I think they're actually both kind of cool. Let's just set him right there. Then, of course, for Scareglow, I do have a vintage Scareglow. So here's my old school Scareglow. The cape that I have here is actually something I made myself. It's not the right color, if you notice. And it's actually a little more purplish. I'm looking in the camera. The camera makes it look more blue than it really is. It's actually more purplish, so. But you can kind of see the, you know, comparison between these two. You know, pretty close. The sculpt in the head there is like exact, almost. That's really awesome, you know. The weapon is exact, of course. I'm using this as a repo weapon. I don't have a real weapon. I actually bought a reproduction. So, yeah. You know, even loose without the weapon, without the cape, you'll be paying $100 for this Scareglow figure. I managed to get like a really good deal for it, so. Kind of cool though, I mean, damn. I mean, they updated them, and the updated one looks really nice. Seriously nice. I like the, you know, the bones and everything. It looks even better, in my opinion, so. Very, very stoked to see that. You know, and I'm glad that they actually made Scareglow, because he was kind of obscure. You know, he never appeared on the show. He came out late in the life cycle of the, you know, of the line. So kind of happy that they made him. I guess it's because he's like a fan favorite. And then the next one is my personal favorite figure, is Trapjaw. Here is a vintage Trapjaw. So, you can kind of see, you know, look at the face on the vintage Trapjaw, right? Come on, focus, focus, right? And then the face for the new Trapjaw. It's like the new one, I don't know, I think it looks better than the vintage one. But you can see it's very close, you know? Very cool stuff. I actually don't have, I'm missing the hook for my vintage Trapjaw. So let's do a test. And let's see if the hook for the new one actually fits in the arm for the vintage Trapjaw. Let's check that out. And it doesn't, oh, it doesn't fit. It's too loose. That's disappointing. Was kind of hoping that would, well, it fits, but see, that'll just fall right out. It's like, it doesn't stay in. It's because the vintage ones, you see how it's like a cone right there? Yeah, that's disappointing. Was kind of hoping that I could, like, you know, get 2 of these or something and get an extra part. Oh well. Still though, you know, I'm very, very happy with this Trapjaw here though. This is like, I think this is my favorite Origins figure. That just looks so freaking cool, doesn't it? Seriously. Anyway, folks, here we go. So, very, very happy with these. This line is really shaping up to be my, you know, this Origins line is really shaping up to be like my favorite just toy line in general. I'm really digging these things. They're fantastic, you know. They really did an awesome job with these. So far, I haven't found any losers, you know. Usually, like, in any given toy line or something like that, there always will be 1 or 2 that just doesn't come out right. You know, something will just not be, just won't work, or it'll look dumb or something like that. You know, in classics, for example, it was the sorceress, you know, her wings were all messed up, shit like that, right? And I'm very happy to see so far in Origins, Masters of the Universe Origins, all of the figures are, like, excellent. They're all sculpted excellent, they're all executed very, very well. And I'm very happy with all of them, so I hope they keep making them. I hope they make one for all of the classic toys, and then I hope they make all of the Princess of Power toys, and then I hope they make, you know, all of the new Adventures of He-Man, and then I hope they come out with, like, brand new characters. I hope we, like, get, like, 200 toy, like, figures in this line, and I will buy every single one of them. Anyway, folks, that's all I got. Take it easy. Adios.